What do you say, gang? Is it time for Missilia Amori? Yeah, I think it might be. But first I want to talk about the power of manifesting. Do you remember back when I said I wanted one of those guitars? I'm just gonna put it out into the universe. I want whatever this guitar is. I wanted an offset body guitar. Well, guess what, Gong Gang? I made it happen. Ka-cha! Courtesy of the fine folks at Guitar Center, the Jackson Lee Malia LM87 signature guitar. Huge thanks to Guitar Center for sponsoring this video. More on that later. This is now song number 7. There are 3 songs left. We are almost at the bottom of the Skeletor rabbit hole. I honestly love going into these completely blind. I love the anticipation when I have no idea what to expect. Here we go. Little reverse gate on the snare. Damn it. Ba ba na na na. Cool.
So you want out now, don't you love? Was I not all you were dreaming of?
Got some swagger to it.
Love rockets
Oh.
right in between your eyes.
Okay. I intentionally don't look up anything about these before I start because I like to go in blind. But, you know, I read the comments that people leave, and I've been seeing people suggesting this song. They're like, Missilia Amori. And then they've also been saying like, oh, wait till you get to Love Rockets. And I'm like, what the fuck is Love Rockets? It's the same song! Is it dicks? Are we talking about dicks here? I don't know if anybody's getting shot with a dick between the eyes. Whereas Peacefield felt very, very similar to the song Separate Ways by Journey, this one feels like it pulls just a teeny tiny bit of influence from the song Hot Blooded by Foreigner in the chorus. Same rhythm of the lyrics. Hot Blooded, Love Rockets. We've got this huge 80s reverse gate into every snare. Some major sexual innuendo. This one's feeling a bit more fun than the last one, which I needed a little bit of an emotional break, so I'm good with that.
Rockets excite me with your demise.
There's that big stomp bass again. Instead of playing the busy riff along with the guitar, it's providing the foundation of the riff. One of the many fun facts that I learned about this album from you guys telling me in the comments is that Tobias actually played the bass on all of the songs, which is pretty cool.
Before my love has turned to hate, before my love it is too late.
Ooh, little twist on the riff there. What do we got here? So we got these classic Iron Maiden chords, leaving a ton of space in these verses, like in between each line, just about we're hearing this riff. Nice little ending verse variation. Little proggy, even. Little proggy.
Love rockets
Woo!
shot right in between your eyes. Love rockets
I'm hearing at least a 3-part harmony in the lead guitars in these little in-betweeny bits. And guess what's contained in these little harmonies here? A sus resolve.
excite me with your demise. My missiles are aimed to launch at your heart. Give
run that back. What just happened? Some kind of really wild modulation going on here. Let's find out. We really slipped on a banana peel here. We went from E minor to C sharp minor in a really, really interesting, cool, and compelling way. I can tell because my eyebrows do things that I have no control over when I hear something like that. It feels like a roller coaster, right? Just like the love rocket in question, we have been launched into a different key. We've got like a B sus4, unresolved for Satan, and then a G sharp major. It's like an implied dominant 7 that takes us very nicely to C sharp minor. So we have this nice little line that just goes like... That's a pretty cool way to get to the new key. But how are we going to get back? How are we going to get back to E minor? Are we ever going back? Only one way to find out. Like I said, Guitar Center was kind enough to sponsor this video with this super amazing Lee Malia LM87 from Jackson Guitars. I have been eyeballing this thing for months, ever since they announced it, and then I finally got the chance to go to my local Guitar Center and try it out. This style of offset body shape has been very popular lately, and this one is based on the Jackson Skatecaster, which I always felt like did not get nearly as much respect as it deserved. I think part of the reason I like it so much is because it sort of looks, I don't know, almost like an indie rock guitar, but it plays and feels and sounds like a metal guitar. Obviously, he plays in Bring Me the Horizon, so this has to be a very versatile guitar to do a lot of different stuff that they do. And of course, it's always a hoot going to Guitar Center and trying out their vast selection of new and used gear, including the LM87. And they also have an extremely flexible 45-day return policy, so you can take it home and try it out a little bit. So head on down to your local Guitar Center today to try out the LM87 from Jackson, or you can shop their huge new and used inventory online at the link in the description. Now back to the React.
Wherever you may hide away, I'm gonna hunt you down. Wherever you may hide away, I'm gonna hunt you down.
You hear how the synth has this little like, "Na, na, na." It's almost like the call and response love rocket. This little like,
I'm gonna hunt you down.
okay. Oh, that's actually pretty clever. I probably should have seen this coming. Key of C sharp minor is the same as E major. So that means that B, which is the 5 chord, will pull us back to the root of E. But then when we get there, it's a nasty surprise because instead of E major, boom, E minor. We're right back to where we were. Genius. To me, it feels a little bit like being pushed out of a moving car, but in a good way. Unexpected harmonic minor. Yeah! And always a beautiful Boston-esque melody.
A man of faith is hard to find. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Love rockets. Shot
Yeah!
right between your eyes. Love rockets.
You wouldn't typically classify Ghost as dance music, but this is kind of dance music. It's just a very particular type of dancing that people do on a pole for money. Another truly great guitar solo. I had to learn that little tiny lick of it. To me, it had the perfect combination of shred and melody, and the melody comes at the right parts in the solo, and the shred doesn't detract from it. And then coming out of the solo, we have this very nice emptiness, right? We're sort of left to contemplate what we've just heard with a big old drum beats and then just the vocal of the pre-chorus. Very sparse because we're about to get hit with a big final chorus.
Faith is hard to find. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Love rockets.
Woo!
Shot right in between your eyes.
So this is like the naked chorus, and I don't call it that because that's likely what these dancers are going to be at this point in the song, but because we've stripped away, no pun intended, all the guitars and drums and everything, and then it's just the vocals with the big sexy hook.
Show you mine. Love rockets. Shot right in between your eyes. Love rockets. Excite me with your demise. My missiles are aimed to launch at your heart. Giving on the horizon. Love rockets. Shot right
Yeah.
in between your
It's fun.
eyes. Love rockets.
Whoa! Chugaboos.
Shot right in between your eyes. Love rockets.
That's mean.
Shot right in between your eyes.
Now, I have never myself been an exotic dancer, so I don't know this for sure, but I imagine that if that's your job, you're probably sick to fucking death of hearing "Pour Some Sugar on Me." Ghost is here with the remedy, the replacements. I bet every stripper on earth is like, thank fucking God, just for a little bit of fucking variety. Although maybe some questionable messaging in these lyrics here. At first glance, it feels like it could be written from the point of view of a narcissist whose significant other is wanting to end their relationship. So you want out now, don't you, love? Was I not all you were dreaming of? Love rockets shot right in between your eyes. Excite me with your demise. Before my love has turned to hate, before my love, it is too late. Wherever you may hide away, I'm gonna hunt you down. Here's a little clever bit of wordplay. A man of faith is hard to find. Like a faithful man, but a man of faith because they're priests. Get it? He's the evil pope. In this song, I expect this type of silly camp. This feels like an 80s cock rock song. So all of that fits. It also kind of fits with the strip club theme because it feels like the character from whose point of view this is written might have sort of an unhealthy relationship with women. Lyrically, very creepy, murdery, stalker type vibes. In that sense, it would make for a terrible strip club song. In Pour Some Sugar on Me, he says, love is like a bomb. But in this, he's saying love rocket. And the difference between a bomb and a rocket is that if I set off a bomb right here, we're both going to die. But a love rocket is one way. It's a one-way street. And in this case, the person is receiving it whether they like it or not. So I would say this one's just a little bit less feel-good, but musically, hugely catchy, super interesting, really cool, as always, really cool, extremely compelling chord changes. Really cool, clever modulation into and out of the bridge. I'm going to steal the shit out of that trick. You know the drill. Let me know which one you think I should react to next. There are only 3 left. Huge thanks to Guitar Center for sponsoring this video with the amazing Jackson LM87. Check the link in the description for where you can get your very own and support the channel at the same time. Stay squishy, and I'll see you real soon.